This is a message to Neca, so you can have an outstanding 2022. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you to talk about toys, movies, old stuff. Who knows? At noontime, we reminisced about the first time we found Empire Strikes Back figures at Kmart. And then at 3 o'clock, you guys, watched me play Miss Pac-Man. Some people always say, you ever played Miss Pac-Man? Well, if you didn't see the video at 3 a.m., it's up now. Me playing Miss Pac-Man, I did pretty darn good. And don't forget the live channel, that Junkman Live, links in the description below. There we got clips from the live stream. Oh, we had a lot of fun this Saturday. 5-hour live streams, a lot of laughs, a lot of news, a lot of reactions. Check it out. Got some of the best of clips going to be up all week over there. So you want to make sure you subscribe to the live channel. And what do we have for you today? We got another top 10 list. We got another top 10. And this is 10 things or figures that Neca should make next year in 2022 that will make the company stand out. Make them be better than what they are. Now, I've heard some people complain Neca figures break and everything. Me, Neca figures probably belong in the box. Most people don't even take Neca figure out. That's hard to say, Neca figures out. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I ever bought one. I see them at the store and they're always really cool, but I don't think I've ever bought one Neca figure. But hey, if they made any on this top 10 list next year, I'll buy them. I'll buy 2 or 3 of them. So at Neca, if you're a salesman for Neca, if you're CEO of Neca, and even if you're the janitor at Neca, I'm going to give you some advice on things you should make in 2022. Hey, if you're a janitor, take some of these. It don't matter. Take some of these, put them in the suggestion box at work. You might be CEO you might be CEO at Neca this time next year. So just give me some free toys if that happens. But here we go. These are, now I'm going to be honest before you watch this video. Oh, here goes the Junkman again. Riptide, Magnum PI. No, I kind of left off the usual suspects on this list. You know, the ones I talk about all the time. So let's get to it. Number 10. Please give us Simon & Simon as a 2-pack. Now, a lot of these figures here should be a 2-pack, but if you want to do each one, if you want to do Rick and AJ separate, that's fine. But we need a Simon & Simon Neca figures. Why? Why haven't you done this? I don't understand. Of course, Magnum would have been on my list, but it's not. But we need Neca figures. Why of Simon & Simon? I don't understand why you wouldn't do Simon. I mean, look at this. Just Gerald McCraney alone will get you out of the red. Come on. Come on, Neca. You can thank me later. Number 9. Number 9 on the what Neca should make next year list. Number 9. This one's going back to the early 80s. It's a classic comedy film. And when I tell you, you're going to say, what? They hadn't made this? It must be some other company made that. It's like, nope, no one's ever made it. How about, again, 2-pack, or you can break them up. I prefer a 2-pack. Don Knotts and Tim Conway as Private Eyes. Remember that great comedy movie? I don't know when it was, probably 81, 82. It was the first movie I can remember seeing without my parents or anything. Me and my friend Boyd went to see it. It was a laugh a minute. We never laughed so hard in our life. It was so funny. And you get a lot of accessories you can have with this. A magnifying glass, one of those crazy little Spectre hats that looks the same no matter what way you put it on. Oh, you could have a lot of fun. And hey, Don Knotts. That's all you got to say right there. Don Knotts. So Neca make Private Eyes action figures. Where we at? Oh, number 8. Now throughout this list, we're gonna do a series called Real People. This is where they make a figure based on an actor or a real celebrity rather than the character they played. And here at number 9. You think I'm gonna say Real People, didn't you? The cast from Real People and make them into real. That would have been clever. But no, the cast of That's Incredible. Neca, come on. You know, 80s is real big right now. Nostalgia is real big. We need a box set again. You can break them up, release all 3 at one time. Or just, do a box. I would do a box set. I'm always for box sets. But you can do John Davison. You have to do, what's her name? Kathy Lee Crosby. and Frank Tarkenson. Now, you probably want to do the Frank Tarkenson one free or something. Nobody's probably going to buy that one. So maybe you like buy those two. You can send off and get the free Frank Tarkenson. Probably said that wrong. You'll let me know in the comments below. I'm sure about that. But that's incredible. Neca set. Neca set. Where are we at? Woo-hoo. Whoa, look at this. Number 7. Number 7. Again, we're going to talk about one of the greatest comedies ever made. Sadly, I don't hear enough people talk about it. And maybe if you did an action figure of that line, more people would talk about it. I want to see, at least if you don't do the whole movie, I at least want to see Kirk Douglas as the villain. Anyone remember this movie? The Villain, starring Kirk Douglas and Margaret and Arnold. Everyone's favorite Terminator, Arnold. We need at least the villain action figure. Now, if you want to do, 3 figures, you can do it. I mean, who wouldn't buy an Anna Margaret figure? Be honest. Who wouldn't buy a man? Can't talk. It's so hard to get her name out. Who wouldn't buy an Anna Margaret figure? And then you can get the handsome stranger. I tell you what you do too. You have each of these figures come with a body part. That way you can build your own Mel Tellis figure. Then people's going to buy all 3, and they don't want all 3 because everybody's going to want the real Coca-Cola cowboy Mel Tellis. Neca, man, you need to hire me today. Okay, okay, now this one's more of, I know Junkman's going to put this on his list, but you have to agree with me on this one. Don't know why they haven't done this one yet. Neca. Now, I'm not going to ask for the whole crew. That would be great, but you got to start small. I want a Blake and Avon figure. Blake and Avon from BBC's Blake 7. That's Raj Blake and Kerr Avon. I think that's how you say it, Kerr Avon. We want them, again, you can do a 2-pack, you can do one. Maybe you just want to test the waters, give us a rate. Maybe you just want to test the waters a little bit. I understand. Give us a Blake first, see how that sells. But we need them both. I would do probably early season 1 outfits. You don't want to put even in the black outfit because that's later in the series when Blake wasn't on the show anymore. You know what I'm talking about. So you want to stick with that. And then maybe as time goes on, we can have Gan and Villa. You got to have a Villa. He would be 3rd. But let's just start with 2. I'll just start with the first 2 the first year. Next year we can worry about something else. Here we go. Going back to television in the 80s, because again, 80s is really big right now. So what should Neca make? Again, I don't know why a lot of these are 2-packs, or at least 2 from the line. Hardcastle and McCormick. I mean, look at this. Who didn't love Hardcastle and McCormick? Look at this. Who didn't love Hardcastle and McCormick? I don't know anyone that didn't love it. I don't know anyone that didn't watch it. I don't know anyone that doesn't watch it at least once a week today. You need to get this. This is one of the hottest television shows of the 80s. It's still one of the most hottest 80s property there is. I think they did some Funko Pops and they sold out within the first 2 hours. Neca, you've got to do a Hardcastle and McCormick action figure line. Again, a 2-pack or a single. I would go with 2-pack. And if it sells really good, you might want to think about doing the guy's car. That red sporty car, you might want to do that. That was a bad throw there. Where are we at? Okay. Now all these so far are for the guy collectors, the men collectors. But you know what? You women out there, you don't need men collecting. You don't need men toys all the time. You got to do something from a female line, right? It can't always be from macho men lines. So this is what I want. I mean, the guys, I'd probably buy it also. I'm not going to lie to you. And if people's already making stupid Golden Girls merchandise, this one's better than Golden Girls. This show's better than the Golden Girls. I want to see Neca figures. Again, 2. Kate and Allie. Kate and Allie is my pick for the female figures of this line. Kate and Allie. Again, that's a 2-pack. If they sell real good, you can do the $2. Remember the $2? You had that really ugly one, and then you had that other one that looked like a poor man's Alyssa Milano. Well, I guess it would have been a poor boy's Alyssa Milano. She was cute. She was no Alyssa Milano, but, I knew back then I could never get someone like Alyssa Milano. So you always say, hey, I can get that. I think her name was, that Sam was on Who's the Boss. I don't know what her name was. Never seen her after Kate and Allie. Don't know what happened to her. Then you have that other one that looked like somebody you would go to school with. Looks like a girl I know named Taffy. She looked a lot like Taffy. Taffy smelled like fish. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that right there. Where are we at? Number 3. Going back to television. This is more late 70s, I think. Could be early 80s. You'll let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. You really love to let me know in these top 10 lists. Oh, you got a fact wrong, Junkman. Okay, I got a fact. Well, here we go. Here we go. Number 2. I've done a whole video on this series. Homes and yo-yos. Now, this is a show, I'm sure, I'm not going to explain what that is. I'm sure you know what homes and yo-yos. It's a police show. You got the human police and then a cyborg robot police. What better for Neca? I mean, it's got in that sci-fi realm. This is the one that's going to blow up. I mean, Neca, you're going to become the next Toy Biz if you do this. Trust me on this one. You want homes and yo-yos action figures. Again, 2-pack or single. I would go for 2-packs. I would always go for 2-packs, but you want, like I said, test the waters with a single. But you don't want to release, you have to release both. You can't test the waters on just a yo-yo and then hope home sells. No. You don't really both. Nobody's going to buy a yo-yo and not have a Holmes. Nobody's going to buy a Holmes and not have a yo-yo. So you got to have them both shipped at the same time. Now let's get back over for these last two to the real people series I was talking about. These are figures that's based on an actor or celebrity, not per se who they played in a film. So, number 2. Now, this was a toss-up because I had 2. I wanted to put it number 2. But I'm going to go with Mr. Rogers. Come on, Mr. Rogers is hot right now. They even made a Funko Pop of Mr. Rogers. Everybody loves Mr. Rogers. You'll get all those people that grew up with Mr. Rogers. Imagine Mr. Rogers sitting back here. And you could do a variant. You could do one in his brown sweater or one in his red sweater or cardigan, whatever you call it, pullover, I don't know. Maybe different shoes, or maybe his shoes can come off, or you can have him sit down and cross his feet. Maybe he comes with one of those little trolley cars. That would be awesome right there. Who knows? And if it sells really good, yes, you can do Mr. McFeely if the series does good, but you at least want Mr. Rogers. Now, it was hard to pick. I almost went with Captain Kangaroo, but I figured more people knew Mr. Rogers, so you want to go with Mr. Rogers. And now, number 1. This is the one you guys need to, if you're a stockholder at Neca, this is the one you need to get on the phone, or whoever you need to talk to. If you're a CEO, if you're anybody at Neca, again, if you're even a janitor, this is the one you want to know about. This is number 1. This is the figure they have to make next year. And I'll be damn surprised if they don't make it. Again, we're talking real act. This is part of my real person action figure line where it's based on the actor, celebrity, not the actor. And that is Danny Devito. Who doesn't love Danny Devito? He's a natural treasure. He's right there with Dolly Parton and Betty White. We have to have a Danny Devito. Now, if you're going to get technical and say we've got to base it on a TV show or a movie or something, okay, you can do Louis LaPalmer from Taxi. That would be great. If you do that, I can understand. That's fine. It looks enough like Danny DeVito, I'll be happy. Or you can say it's Frank Reynolds from Always Sunny. Hell, you probably could do one that comes with a couch and then, that would sell really good. But I want to see just a Danny DeVito figure, not one based on one of his characters, although he's got some great characters. Give some love to Danny DeVito. I'm sure you all will agree, and you all would buy it. A Danny DeVito NECA action figure would be awesome. Would be awesome. Come on, NECA. Get your act together. Get in here and make some of these. NECA, this is how you can make 2022 the best year of your company. This will put you on the map. This will make you millions of dollars. And I'm not even asking for a cut of the profits. I'm just asking for some free figures to review when you make them. Let me know in the comments below if there's any you missed that you think NECA should make next year. And if there's not, tell me which one on this list that, hey, you better hope they make it. That's it, guys. My mouth's getting dry. I'm stumbling. I can't even talk anymore. Thumb us on you like my content. Subscribe to the channel, and we will talk again.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.